Hello and welcome to Chipatso. If you're not already familiar with the organization, we're here to support single mothers and children from vulnerable families and orphans in Cape Maclear, Malawi. And right now, um, we're just finishing up some giant fruit bathrooms and a shower for people that are going to be camping here. Chipatso means fruit in the local language, which is Chichewa. It means fruit. And so the theme of this whole organization has been fruit. And that's what we do here, is keep doing fruit. There's a giant watermelon, a giant banana for the doghouse in the back there. And then that's the orange lodge. Each lodge has the fruit theme as well. And I have the watermelon house, so my house has watermelons on it. But the guys are busy constructing these giant fruit things. I think very close to being done with the papaya. And they've been working on the grape today. They're forming the giant circles for the grapes right there. Gotta step over this. I'm so clumsy, I would trip over all that. But I think he's just about done here. I thought he was done, and then I realized he wasn't done. But let's see what he... So you're finishing off the windows?
Yeah, the windows are there.
Oh, okay. I see. Those are little like rain guards. Hey, Lori, how's it going? So those little V's are going to be. You can't see, but on the inside, there's some little V shapes to keep the water from going inside. So they're at an angle inside there like this, so the water drips out. Paul, what's going on? Hola, ¿cómo está usted? There was a Spanish teacher staying here. She's from Italy, but she's a Spanish professor. I didn't really speak Spanish to her at all, though, because they were busy running around, but I said adios when she left, and she laughed. Oh, how did you find me? Hey, come out of there. Come here. Be in there. Come here. There's stuff falling all over. Come on. How did you know I was gone? Thought you were sleeping. His brother's working on the grapes. Oh no, no, Harvey's supposed to be doing that. I guess Harvey's on a break. The brother inside there is the one that's working on the grapes. You can see the circular pieces here. Those are for the giant grapes that are going on top. Marie Claude, how are you? Good morning, good morning. And they've dug the trenches to do the, what is it? You know, the concrete for the bottom, for the base. And then what else is going on? The leaves are still sitting there. We're waiting for a planer, an electric planer. Oh, come on. You can come with us. Come on. You want to go for a little walk? Come on. It's got to be my shadow. Follows me around everywhere. Wherever I go, he goes. Right? You want to come with me? Come on. But don't get crazy with the goats. I don't want to run after you. Start bothering the goats. All right, the guys are working hard over here. Hey! Whose bicycle is that? Ah, Trevor's bike. Everybody shares bikes here. It's really cute. Okay, let's see what Rich is doing. He's almost finished here. Finishing up the top of the bench here. This is his, they're on winter break right now, so this is his winter break project. Nice. It's not hot, but it's a little warm, but it's not super hot. This is still their winter, so we're getting like spring kind of weather for them. So it's warming up. It is definitely, you can tell it's starting to get warmer than it was. I mean, but I have a long sleeve and a t-shirt on, so it's not like super hot. What would you say the temperature? Do you know Celsius what the temperature is? No? I don't know. I'm going to guess maybe 77, 76, 77 maybe. Hard to tell too, 'cause there's always a really nice breeze from the lake. But it's nice, actually. It's a really nice day. I mean, he's probably a little warm. He's just, right in the sun, but there's a nice breeze. All right, let's see what they're doing over here, I think. All right, so the tile guys are not doing any more over here because we're out of tile. So they're waiting for tile here to finish up this project. But they're very close to being done, like so close. A lot of the backs are done pretty much. The insides are done. Oh, there you are. You're hiding in the shade. Come here, let me you have some stuff in your eyes. Come here. Yeah, so this part is done. They did it around the back on the other bench, but they haven't gotten around the back here. They haven't done the seats. And that one's not done, but a lot of it is done. I'd say it's probably, well, this is just the mortar part. This is just sticking the tiles down. The grout is a different process, that goes on top when all of this is stuck down. So maybe, overall, for the entire thing, they're probably like maybe 70% done. Oh, thank you. I think it's looking great. I'm so happy. It's almost finished, just about there. And then the market is coming along. Check out the market, and then I'll show you another part that they just started breaking ground today on. Another project. So we're building a market bakery here. We got a grant, and I'll be putting in the money for the rest of it. So I think the grant will probably cover half, which is great. I mean, that really helps me out a lot. Hello, I can't see. I can't read it. There's too much glare on the phone. Is it Hanimeli? I think that's what it is. I can't read it. My eyes are not good enough, and there's too much glare. So they're moving along. This is the wall that'll divide the main part of the market from the storage area. So this is going to be the storage back here. It's quite a big space, but I want to make sure there's enough room in case, well, not in case, but we are planning to expand at some point. So this is about a quarter of the size when it's going to be completely finished. It should be a giant market here at some point. So this is one of them. Then the other quadrant is right here on this side, and then two in the front. So we're leaving plenty of room around it to expand. Or maybe we build, there's a like a hardware store, or I don't know, something else, but there's plenty of room. 74, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's a beautiful day. Really nice. It seems a little warmer than 74, but like I said, I'm in a long sleeve and I'm not hot or anything, so. But look, it's coming along. I need to grab a screenshot of this angle here. Bueno Kwambiri. Looks good. You like the platform? It's like just like some sticks, some bamboo sticks is the platform. That's the scaffold. Zoom back out. All right, so they're moving along real quickly here. And then come with me to see the other crew. We're going back to 2 crews. It's been a while since we've had 2 crews on site working on stuff. What? Hey, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? I don't see any goats around. You've scared them all away. You got doing a good job keeping all the goats away, huh? Come on. So here's the second crew. Basically, there's going to be a wall that's going to connect from here all the way across, straight across from the center to this point right here. And then the wall is going to go, I'll show you, up along here. So the wall will, so it'll go, I can see, so it's gonna go straight across from the, wait, where is it? I can't really see, yeah, wait, there's the center. It's gonna come straight across here and then go up this way and then across the back there and then down here. And this is gonna be the recycling center area here. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the live. And so they're just staking out. There's no equipment here. Like there's no diggers, there's no cement mixers. Everything is done by hand. And then I brought up a point, which nobody had thought of, that we have to divert the water that's going to be coming down along the back. So I'll show you what we're going to do there. There's going to be a trench. So here's his water line. Oh. So what's happening with the water line, Maxwell? Are you going to put it over on his side? Good. Because I thought our property came on this side, though. But you're going to do the trench right here?
No. Trench is the water here. The water pipe is coming here.
Did you break? Did it break?
Yes. Now you can touch.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they broke his water hose. Because I thought our land started over here. But you're gonna put, so you're putting the, I thought the trench was gonna be on our land here. No? It's gonna be over there? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Shit. Are we gonna have to buy him a new hose?
Yes.
I have to pay for a new hose?
No.
Okay.
You can remove only remove. Enjoy there.
But it's broke, but you broke it.
Yes, I got something to touch.
You
there.
do? Okay. I don't want to be leaking.
Mhm.
You sure you can fix it?
Yes. you can.
Okay, all right. All right, so explain now, so so the water is going to go over there on his land?
Yeah.
Okay,
Water is coming.
because it's already there right now. So you're gonna move this, but I thought our land came only to here when it was discussed.
Your land is here. The big one is here. This is a big one. So the house is inside here.
You couldn't leave his, I thought we were going to avoid that and you can just come in a little bit to not have to mess with his water.
No problem. We can remove now.
Are you sure?
Sure.
I don't want David to be mad.
David also is here.
It's what is the what?
David is coming here to see this one.
He saw it already.
Yes, we saw it already.
Because I think our land is over there anyway, right? So his hose was going like on our property, right? I thought before when you discussed with Kim that it wasn't on our property. His water was not on our property.
But it's here. It's starting here.
Right.
Going there.
But his water is coming, it was over here on our property?
What?
His water. The hose was over here?
The hose is you are in
On our property. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it has to. So
we
you
want
told
to
David,
remove.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
You told. Okay.
I told him already.
All right. Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but you're not doing the wall now. This wall is not going all the way down right now. We don't have the money, remember? I said the wall is going to stop right here.
Okay.
What's he doing down there?
Okay.
Is he doing for the...
I'm ready.
All right, we're having miscommunication.
Hey,
Where's
Manilai.
Kim? Where's Kim? We need Kim here.
Kim said you're going to make the fence there.
Where? The fence where?
From here.
I know, but we're not doing the fence right now. We have to wait. We don't have the money to do the fence right now.
Okay.
I thought David was going to split the cost, but he doesn't want to split the cost. So
Okay.
So I'm only going to put the fence to where the recycling center is, not all the way down there.
Okay.
I don't have the money to put it all the way down yet. So we can only do to here until we get more money, and then we can extend.
Okay. Okay.
So we're just building the center. You're just doing from the center, this,
center?
here, this, and to the wall across.
Go across.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, it's always something. Yeah, I don't know where Kim is, but we had met with the neighbor before, and he said that the water was on his side, but it's obviously not. It's way on our side. So when they dug the trench to put his hose, they put it on our side of the property, which is, I don't know why, when he knows where his property is. So I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. I mean, so they have to dig up this anyway because they have to do the foundation. So regardless, they have to dig this dirt up. It's always something here. It's like nothing is ever easy or smooth. So what the situation is that now we have to dig a trench behind us because there's water coming in. So is this the trench here?
Yeah, this is a trench.
Okay, then the wall should be here next to the trench. So when you do the cement for the trench, it becomes part of the wall. The communication is not working here, Maxwell. I don't know why.
Oh, the one is coming here.
No. Okay. Where's Kim? I need Kim to be here. Kim should understand what's going on so we all understand each other.
Also me, I'm a
Can you get Kim on the phone? You asked him to come here. I don't know what he's doing. Where is he? You said he's where?
Kim.
Yeah, where is he?
In the house.
He's not there. I asked Kim to be here all week. I said, Kim, you need to be here I want you on the site all week. And I don't know what he's doing. He's off doing something else. This is gonna be the third time I'm gonna have to say to him, I asked you to be here. Case in point, we had a talk this morning and now it's still not, the communication is still off. So this needs to be cleared up. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't placed on his own property. I think he just had somebody come and dig a trench and run a hose up. That's why. He didn't even bother because he knows where his property is because he came out here and discussed it with us when we were starting construction. Like a week ago, we came out and said we met with the owner of the land next to us, said, okay, we wanted to discuss and make sure we're all on the same page. And he said he was interested in sharing the cost of the wall with us. And we're like, great, that sounds fantastic. It'll cost me half as much. Like he'll pay for park because he's coming right now?
Yes.
All right.
So you can start here.
Well, I want Kim to be here when we discuss it, so Kim knows. Because Kim is supposed to be the project manager, not me. I'm not project manager. But Kim's not here managing the project, so he needs to be here. But I'm seeing that this is not right. So I want him, the three of us, to agree. Because I don't want to waste time and materials. If you start doing it here, but then it needs to be there, and we need to figure it out. So you were going to start the wall here?
Yes.
Okay. This is not what we discussed this morning, though, so let's get Kim here. He said he's at Chipatso? Kim said he was here?
Kim.
Yeah.
It's in the house there.
At his house?
Yeah.
Why is he at his house?
I think now he said he's making breakfast.
Oh, jeez. It's 11:30. It's lunchtime. He needs to eat breakfast with the kids at the center and be here the whole day. Yeah, because I don't want this to not be right. So this was what I was thinking. My thought is that The trench is here, right? There's something here that's lined with cement.
Yes.
The water comes down here. We're going to divert the water here. So this cement should come up into the wall here.
wall.
Yes.
So we can start.
So you can use the foundation here. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That was what I thought we discussed.
problem.
Okay. I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
we're on the same. If that sounds good to you, that you think that will work. Because I don't want to just dig cement, because if the water comes over, then you have water coming into the structure. But if it's part of the wall,
Now I'm understanding.
yeah, because if it's part of the same wall, then the wall will help the water continue down, right?
Yeah. Right. Right.
All right, let's see. Yeah, so the cement that you use for the structure is going to come, or the bricks and the cement is going to come down here in a trench up. So the water will flow here. We'll make this. Maybe we can make this right here. This water will come in from here. The water will come in from back here. Right? All of this water here needs to come down here. Yeah, this is a serious water issue. I mean, you can see the water that's come down from the hills. We're on a slope. There's a lot of water that comes down here. Lunch break, yeah, it's only 11:30, but I guess he didn't eat breakfast. I don't know. Yeah, Brave is teaching class right now. He's teaching math class. I'm not going to bother him. This is Kim's job. Kim should bring a sandwich. I'm glad I came out here again. I know, but Kim, that's why I said I need you on site. You need to be project. It doesn't matter. There's already something that is not correct that we already talked about this morning, and it's still not. You need to be here to watch what they're doing. This is very important because. So he had the line coming back here, and then he was going to dig the trench over here. The wall needs to connect to the trench. But he was starting it back here, which means that if the water overflows from the trench, it's going to go into the building. The wall
We
now.
discussed that we should come down here, then we should leave a space to dig a trench. Then when building, it should be like the way we built the other side.
That's what I thought, but it was doing it different. So that's why I need you here, just to make sure that things are being done
So what are they
correctly.
doing? Because we discussed that should come.
I know. That's I know we discussed that, but he was starting the building of the wall here, back here. I know, but they were starting to build he was going to plan on building the wall of the recycling center back here and have the trench and then have a space and then the wall. But that's why I just need you here just to watch and make sure that it's what we discussed. So this is right. It should be on the trench.
The trench is a color wood. In Kotokumba and Mugumba. It in coma, trench you can be able to
So now he's moving it. Now he understands, I think, now, but it would have been not right had I not come out here on a live again. I just happened to come out on live. This is not looking straight. This is not straight here though, Maxwell. Maxwell, that's not straight. It's straight should be like right here.
They have a measure there, so they look from there. So if you look by your eyes, it's different. So they have a square there that they put that.
Because that doesn't look straight. Okay.
So I don't know.
I don't know what's off. Because
Because
from that pole right there, it should be over. It should be like the pole from this pole here, from this pole there to this. It should be like right, like here. No, that looks like it's lined up there, not over here.
No, we use a square.
Okay, it looks off to me.
They have a square there.
I see it's a T-square.
that they
Yeah, or
use
yeah.
So here they move.
Yeah, okay, I see. I know, but look, he's going to say that it's not square. Wait, watch. It's going to say it needs to come over to the left. It needs to come over to the left. That does not look... All right, well. Right, Vin? I mean, it's like... No, it's important because they're like... They cracked David's hose over there while they were digging out his water hose. They busted the hose.
The hose the pipe was.
It's on our property.
Yeah, so.
I know. Well, still, I don't want to then have to pay like hundreds and hundreds. Maxwell said he can fix it. I hope so, because I don't want to be paying hundreds of dollars to replace his water hose.
No, it's just a coupling, which is 5,000. So you already know that. So he said he has the couplings there.
Okay.
So after that,
Because you can see it was on our property because he said it was over there, but it wasn't. It was coming like this, yeah.
Yeah, so this side
It's ours, yeah.
will be free.
So he should have his own people digging the hose, the trench, instead of wasting our money on my side. I'm paying these guys, so I'm paying them to dig a trench for his hose?
No, they're digging here.
Yeah.
So when they were digging on their foundation, they
No,
found a pipe.
I know, but I'm saying to replace his pipe, to move his pipe over there, I have to pay them to dig another trench to
No,
put
they're
his...
doing it by themselves. Us is just to remove it from that side.
Who's them? Who's there doing it by
David.
themselves?
So
David,
we
okay.
are waiting for
He's bringing people to come move
Yeah.
it. Okay, all right, that's what I want to know. Okay, yes, okay, thank you. Because I'm like, I shouldn't have to pay
No,
my
we are-
guys to
we are
move his
just
damn
digging
hose.
our
Yeah.
space
Okay,
and removing their pipe to
all
their
right,
side.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're sure this is our property line, right? You're 100% sure, this line here?
Yes.
You're 1,000% sure?
Yes.
Okay.
David came here as well.
This morning he was
Yeah.
here. Okay,
We-
you discussed it
yeah,
again.
We again like, hey.
Okay. All right, okay. All right. Whew.
You already know about this.
Okay, all right. I just need you to be on site because I'm already doing it in the wrong place, Kim. I just came out there like digging. It's hard for me to communicate like with the language barrier thing too. But I thought he understood when we were this morning. We discussed it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, we are here. We understand. So don't
Yeah.
do your own thing.
Yeah.
Do what we said. Because
Yeah.
I was just going there to eat and they're calling me again. Because I came here in the morning 6:30 because
I know.
we had to start this. I haven't eaten anything. So when I went there, you were calling.
I know. Well, then, because I want to make sure that he understands. Like we're all on the same page.
So then when I went out, so I can just eat a little bit.
Okay, so we're fine, and he knows where the lineup for the center, right?
Yeah.
So now that's over here, right?
Yes, they're gonna.
This is for the center wall?
Yeah.
Okay, all the way to the center. Okay. Phew. And how much is this costing? Just how much is this for the wall and around here? What did he charge you? Do you know what he said for the cost? Do you remember?
The wall, it was 4 million.
And then, and he was having somebody start the wall down there. I said, the wall's not going down there. Look, he's having his guy digging to put the wall down there. I said, the wall stops here.
It was measuring, like.
No. They were starting to dig a trench for the wall, Kim.
But
I told him to stop. He was starting. He was starting to put the wall down there.
But you mentioned that.
I know, Kim. That's what I'm saying. You need to be
you
here.
mentioned that we should have a quotation for the whole.
Yeah, I know,
there,
but a quote.
then,
A
yeah.
quote. I never said and then this morning I said he's stopping the wall here and we'll extend it out when we have money. You were here. when I said that. I said the wall can stop here. Weren't you? Did you not hear me say that?
No, maybe I didn't hear you say
I
that.
said the wall can just stop here because he was saying that something about going. I said the wall's not going down there. It's stopping here at this point because it's going to be an open space for that. We don't need a wall there yet because we're not. It's not closing off. Okay, I said it this morning. I know I said it because I'm not paying for a wall going all the way down there because it's very expensive. I don't have the money to pay for all that. We'll pay for it as we get to that stage in the project. If I get more money for the vocational school or for something, then I can use it.
Just put something like just a starter bag.
A what?
A hole like this. Just a square.
I mean, you could put some bamboo
A
and you
little
could just
bit.
run some bamboo down there. I don't care what you put down there to keep people out of here. You can.
Yeah,
if
because
you
I just want to do a demarcation.
Then do take the old reeds. Okay, come on. Take the old reeds, put up the bamboo, take those reeds and run the reeds down here.
We will not put the reeds because it will be a mess. Like when they break. I'm just saying where the big one is, where we are going to stop.
Yeah.
I would just love to put something like those.
Okay.
Those ones.
All right.
Just.
Can you use those? Can you just have them move that over? Because that was for this property, right? Originally, that's what the guy put for this property.
Yeah, but it was miss.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. So why don't they just take that down and just move it up here? Just take those bricks down and use them for this. Just put it's just a little thing here.
How many? Because those bricks are big bricks. It's a one.
Yeah, so we can reuse them. They can then just knock them off and use those and put just something over here. It doesn't have to be as big as that. It can just be something smaller.
How many?
Oh, jeez. Always something. Right? That's a good idea. Every hour you should be coming through here. Yeah, well, he doesn't want to pay for it, so if he ever wants to put up a wall on his, for his property, he can pay for half of our wall.
Let me just have a
Okay.
bit for
Yeah, okay. That's why I need you here, to be here. Like, just
Yeah.
eat at my house. From now, for breakfast and lunch, you come to my house, you can eat, and then come back. Kim, I'm serious. This is no joke because I'm catching all the things that are going wrong. You're not here. I caught the wall going down the center of the storage area. I caught them moving this and this and this
I
and
didn't
this.
know where Max head from. Because I was like, hey, where
I know, but Kim, that's what I'm saying. You have to be here right now. These are big, important projects that are like, this is, this needs to be, once it gets started.
I'm going to data.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I know that.
Now I'm waiting for Maulana's bringing the mirrors for the windows.
Okay.
Because the guy will start putting them here. Because we don't want to use that school because they are students.
Right.
So they're still learning.
Okay, you don't wait for something really technical.
So
Okay.
if the guy is here and something's wrong, he can fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just choose the same guy. So the mirrors will be here, so they'll be making the windows light here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something very simple, but it just, somebody's not getting the concept of what, I did a plan, I sent him the plans, and I don't understand what he's doing. Even the plan I showed where the red wall is going, that it doesn't have the wall going down there. All I did was ask for a code. I didn't ask him to build. If you look at the plans that I sent you and Maxwell, it has the red area where this wall is
maybe
built.
I think I misunderstood when David said no on the court, and he said just put the fence on our side. So I thought so I told myself, hey, we can just put the fence on our side.
I sent you both. No, even the red is what's going on now. You have it on your map. Look at you pull it up. Do you have a picture of it? Everyone, you and Maxwell both have it. I did plans and it has the colors of what is being done now, the first phase. Yes, okay, so if you see, look at the red. Wait, I'm going to show on the live too. Everyone can see on the live. Wait, I want to see if it'll show up. And here, take your screenshots, guys. You can see the project. It's too much in the sun, but if you guys can see where the red is, the red goes from here, 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 but now the center is there, so it's going to line up to the center. Okay? It's just a straight line here, around here, and to there. The red line does not, is it going down the whole thing? No. Do you see? The red, it stops just at the edge of the, this is what we're doing now. This is the wall that we're doing here. But now it's going to line up here. Okay?
Okay.
And just, this is red, that's it. It's very simple, but for some reason, and now we have to do, that's going to connect to the ditch so that we can somehow, we'll make some like bigger, deeper gullies there. So when the water does come through, it will run in there and around. Now we're going to see what happens here. This is going to be a problem here. What we should do is build a long trench all the way across here so that it captures all the water coming through here and then goes around. Because it's just going to take out more land. You know, every time the water comes through here, it just erodes. So maybe when they're doing that trench, then maybe they'll just dig the trench all the way across right now.
Okay.
You guys all heard me on YouTube, right? Everyone heard me? Now they can all hear, so now they can back me up if they say that I didn't say something. It's on record now. It's all recorded. All right, bye, Kim. Go enjoy your lunch. Tomorrow you can have breakfast and lunch at my house, so you're...
I'm too picky.
Picky.
The serious?
I'm going to make you a cheese omelet. Kim doesn't like cheese that much.
When it's cooked?
Oh, yeah, it'll be cooked.
Okay, I'm coming. Just want to eat.
Okay, all right. Zikomo. Oh, my gosh. I don't have the patience. This is starting to really make me upset. Oh, man. Okay, and I asked, okay, this is the other second thing. Let's inspect. Nope. There are paddles. I asked for all the trash to be picked up along here. So there's trash there. Paddles are down here. There's a big hunk of cement there. There's a brick here. So I asked for all of this to be cleaned up today. And is it done? No. Not done. There's little a beer top. There's all sorts of rocks and bricks in here. I asked all this to be cleaned up, have it all looking nice, but that's not done. Come on. You want to come? Come on. My shadow. Let's see what's over here. No, we have bricks, paddles down here. Some of the cactus looks really nice, but some of it is, I don't know why it's broken off there. It was too heavy and it broke off. I don't know. But they're in need of water. They're all shrinking. So this one's dead here. And it looks kind of nice. It's green, some greenery. Okay, I'm gonna go around the other side. Let's go check out. There's tile and stuff all over here. I asked for them to pick up the tile here, but nope, there's pieces of tile all over here. Tile here and here. You waiting for lunch? All right, we got everyone waiting for lunch. Let's see how many people are here. Maybe about 20. More will show up. It's not quite noon yet. Yeah, I'm finding pieces of tile everywhere. Ugh. I'm going to put the white towel over here, okay? With you, because where can I put it? In there? Are those are... Yeah. And please pick up, here, we need to save all of these, Rich. You may need one piece of tile at the end that we don't have, and there it is, okay? So please, make sure you pick up all the tile here. Look, Rich, there's tile all over. How did the tile get over here? Why are they touching the tile? Tell them not to touch the tile. I don't want anybody touching tile at all here. Can you make an announcement to them? Tell these kids not to touch any of the tile, please. On the table, too, because I saw them even like they're digging in the tables before the grout is on. Can you tell them? Tell them if I see anybody touching the tiles that they're going to be in big trouble. I don't know what that trouble is, but let them know. I don't want any of them touching the tiles. Leave them alone. Don't pick at them. Don't touch them. Ugh. Nothing's grouted yet. It's all just the mortar part of it. So if they touch anything, they can pop up the tiles. All right, let's go see here. Nope, there's trash here, debris here, some debris back there, all along here. There's trash all along here. A hunk of cement. Feather. Trash, pieces of trash. Is it just me? Am I the problem? Probably. I'm the problem, I'm sure. No, this is trash all in here. Oh my gosh. It's not that hard. Like, you know, if that's your job, just do the job, right? I mean, what? What? No, there's like little pieces of trash and pieces of broken cactus and just, I don't know, maybe the goats are eating the cactus. Maybe that's why they're broken off. Here, there's trash flying around out here. That's a new pit for water runoff there. Oh my gosh. Always something here, folks. Every day, something. There's trash all in there. Or that's probably ours. Because obviously we're the only ones around here. I don't know who else's trash it could be. We're the only ones here. Nobody else's trash. There's nobody even living in those homes there. They're just building them. What? It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Come on. So I'm gonna go inside and see what's going on inside. They should be feeding the kids already. Hello. Are you guys eating with us? You're going home?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah, so you said we should remind you.
I know, but you have to tell me when you're working.
Okay.
Yeah, remind me yeah, tomorrow, because I'll come with the kids when they come in for their class. I completely forgot.
All right.
Oh, it's dark in here. How come it's so dark in here? The lights aren't working. No? Seems very dark. I'm just outside. It's very bright. Is Messina here?
Yeah, Messina.
There's still a lot of trash and pieces of concrete and pieces of brick and old, like the cactus that fell off all the way around. I went around, it's not cleaned up. Please. Whoever's on duty, whichever mothers are working this afternoon, if they're on schedule, and break, do you know why only 2 mothers showed up this morning? There should be 3 because after they do the cooking, then they're supposed to be cleaning around the site.
Is Angela aware of that? Is Angela aware of that?
I've discussed it over and over. Remember, we talked about it, that they have they have 2 parts of their day. First is cooking, they have a break, and then or lunch, and then they clean up. I've discussed it over and over and over. I don't understand and now they're not even showing up. Nobody showed up the other morning. Not one of them. Patama said she had to go see her mother, and then the other 2 didn't even show up.
So
yeah, but I thought you guys, who's having the meeting with the mothers today? I thought.
Angel came.
Where's Angela? She's not here?
Yeah.
She left. At 2 o'clock here with the mothers? Okay, all right. So there's a meeting with the mothers. They should have been doing it before. They should be cooking, they have their lunch break, and then they clean. Both groups. Cooking, lunch break, cleaning. But there's still trash and debris. There's broken cactus all the way around.
She went to meet Kim because mother said the soap is not enough soap, so they need to buy other soap and a few things. But she's still around.
There's soap in the lodges. There was soap there. They could take one of those.
Washing powder.
Laundry soap?
Yeah.
What does she need laundry soap for?
Jimmy's mother is the one who asked for soap. Wash bathing towels and a few things from the lodges.
Oh.
So everyone reports to Angela, then Angela to Kim. So she went there to report, otherwise she's
So Angela went to get laundry soap.
No, to report. Otherwise for the day everything's sorted.
Why? Who's in charge of
Angela.
pantry and keeping track of stuff? That's the problem. There should never be that we're without laundry soap. Why isn't she taking inventory and making sure? I'm not saying to you, you have nothing to do with it. I'm just saying that that's her job is inventory. So how did she get to a point where there's no laundry soap? She should have been telling Kim, we were in Mangochi, we could have bought a huge bag of laundry soap.
Yeah, so Kim said he'll go tomorrow, but for today, the soap is available.
Something is very wrong here, folks.
Okay, see you. Otherwise,
Okay, all right. Thank you, Brave. Zikomo. All right, come on.
To take
Come on.
pictures for the kids who are not.
Yes, you can do that. Can you please let the kids know not to be picking at the tiles? Because they're picking at tiles, they're popping up tiles, and I think I'm finding tiles like all over the floor here. Look at, see? Are they picking tiles off of the benches?
So,
I'm finding tile. Look at, I'm finding like hunks of tile all over.
Yeah, so I was thinking of taking a group photo on a Friday so that everyone should be aware and be there.
All right, but he's having his pictures taken today? What's with the uniform? Is it like ripped or torn?
Zulu? No, this is uniform.
Huh?
Anyone here?
Why is his uniform like this with strings hanging down?
I think it's the fabric type, otherwise.
Yeah, but what, scissors. We have scissors.
Yeah. Then we'll take a scissors around my
Oh my God, you guys! No one can do anything without me bitching. No one. No one has the capability. Seriously. There's tile. Look at this. Pieces of tile all over here, and glass and tile. Oh my God. What? No one can do anything without somebody telling them what to do. I can't stand that. Like, that wasn't me at all. When I worked at a place, I always took initiative. Always. Look. Take the colored ones. I'll put the white ones in the bag. No one takes initiative. No one does things on their own without somebody asking them to do it. And that is a big problem. I need to talk to Kim about that. I mean, I would like to put somebody in charge of the single mothers. We don't have anybody working right now. Like Messina is leaving. She's pregnant. She's leaving in a week. So she's not going to be around. And she's only 18 anyway. She really is not doing a great job. Even at, her job, she doesn't do a good job because she doesn't really know what she's doing. I mean, we just hired her. She's Mbappe's wife. And she needed the money. So we hired her because she's pregnant, It's like trying to give people a chance and see if they can step up to the plate. But it's like, oh, man. Griot was great. Griot could tell people what to do. She was great at bossing people around. She was wonderful. She was great at being a boss. She was just a thief. So it's like, is it better to have a thief and have someone that's capable and, is organizing and making sure that everyone's doing their job or what? Tell me. Someone. Okay, I'm going to sit down here. I need a break. I'm taking a... What's better? Vin, I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Seriously. I repeat myself so many times. I'm over it. I just, and Kim said, okay, don't worry. He's supposed to be project manager. He's supposed to be overseeing the project. But it's like, I'm project manager and I'm fundraiser and I'm grant writer and I'm the mom to all these kids. They cut their finger. They're at my house. They want to be entertained. They're at my house. They're coloring. They're at my house. I mean, it's like, I cannot do all of it. And I was really injured for almost 3 weeks. I'm still not feeling great. I'm still not back to my normal self. So it's like not feeling well. dealing with Kim's job and my job and Messina's job that's not really her job because she's not even going to be here in 2 weeks. So I don't know. We need somebody who can oversee the moms. Basically, we need someone to run the nutrition program, you know, to be here to check kids in and to handle the single mothers and make sure that they're doing their jobs because they're not. They haven't had, Grio hasn't been here for a couple months. And so now there's like one person showing up to cook, 2 people showing up. Somebody, one morning, nobody showed up at all. Like, what is going on? Because they don't have somebody here watching them and telling them what to do. Depending on what she's stealing. She stole a jar of mayonnaise and some flour and I think some eggs too or something. It was food stuff. Doesn't matter. Stealing is stealing. And Messina pulled some shifty shit yesterday or the day before yesterday. I was pissed. And she did what the mothers were doing here, is that she was making double the amount of samosas. I asked her to make some samosas. She made double the amount. And then she and the other woman working here took home like 4 each. So it was 8 samosas they took home. Not asking me. I didn't give permission. I didn't tell her to make a double batch. And then put it in my plastic bags that are like gold here because you can't buy plastic bags here. So it's like my little Ziploc bags. They each had a little Ziploc bag, you know, filled with samosas. I'm like, what? Where are you guys going? What are the samosas? Where are you taking my samosas? She needed the calories. Oh. No, I had the woman that I hire, my personal help that I have here are Messina that I pay for, and on the weekends I have another woman here who's Rich's sister. Her name is Eunice. So Eunice was in there preparing food. The people that I pay for, so instead of the people that are funded by by the sponsors at Chipatso to have a job here, the single mothers to work here, that to cook and to clean and all this stuff at Chipatso. So instead of them, it was like they were the women that I hire separately that were there doing it. Yeah. So basically, I have a full-time person working for me that does, things that I need. Well, I have to ask them because I can't speak Chichewa. So I ask them, they communicate. The women that I have working for me speak English. So I have them communicate what I need done. Like if the mothers need to do something or somebody needs to do something or whatever, like they're the ones who are communicating for me. They're kind of like my translators in a way. And they clean and they do some cooking and they just do, and I've taught them how to sew. Messina, I taught how to sew, and Sheena, I taught how to sew. So they, when the kids have uniforms that need to be repaired, we have 75 kids in this program altogether. So if they need any kind of uniform repair, there's always uniforms that need to be fixed. There's always the quilt, quilts have to be made for the lodges, curtains have to be made for the lodges. There's a lot of sewing. People don't realize it's like that's almost full time in itself, just the sewing. And I just can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I'm exhausted. Seriously. That's it. But you know what? None of them are taking a leadership role. Not one of them. We have cell phones. The people that are in charge have cell phones. I wish one of the mothers would step up to take a leadership role. Molongana kind of has, in a way, sort of, but she speaks no English at all. Not a word. Not a single word. And she kind of leads, in the morning, she's kind of the one in charge of breakfast in the morning. So she and her daughter make breakfast in the morning. And there's supposed to be another mother here with them at 3:30 to make breakfast. It's a big pot of cereal. It starts at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. They start making it. It takes a long time to cook it. So they're there very early in the morning. And she's very responsible most of the time. Her daughter said that she wasn't around. I forgot what she said. I don't know. She didn't feel something. Some reason the other mother didn't show up. So it was only Molongana one morning doing all the work. Why they think Molongana should have to do all the work, I don't know. And then one morning, 2 other mothers didn't show up, and then Patama was supposed to be the one working. I guess they agreed that only Patama would be here. So they're kind of making deals amongst themselves of who's going to be working, if that makes any sense. Like, okay, well, only one person is needed, so why don't you work, and we don't have to work that day. But then Patama's mother got sick, so she left. So without making sure that someone else was taking her place, there was nobody. Nobody at all. I'm going to be there at that 2 o'clock meeting. Nobody told me to be there, but I'm going to be there at 2 o'clock, even if I don't understand what they're saying, because I have a few things to say about what I want, how I want to be heard. I want translated to them. They're getting paid for full-time jobs. They don't get paid a lot because here people don't get paid a lot, but we pay almost double what they would make if they were working on their own in the village. We pay almost double. They usually get $30 a month is the pay in the village if they're lucky to get a job. That is, if you're lucky to have a job, is $30 a month. We pay them $50 a month to work. And now they're not even here. They're like, some of them are here, some of them are not here. They're not working half days. I mean, it's something's really off. It's because no one's there to tell them to do it, you know? It's like they have to be told, like babies, to be told what to do. Which, that's not the kind of worker I am. I'm sorry, but no one needs to tell me what needs to be done and how I need to do it and what time to be there. I'm ranting. Look at me. I'm just going off. I haven't stopped talking. I'm always early. When I have a job, I'm always the first one at the job. Always. Every single time I've had a job, I was like that at school. Even though I hated school, I didn't get good grades. I was always early at school. I don't know why. I'm just always early. You give me the keys to your house. Where do you live? Send me the keys and a ticket, a plane ticket. I'll make you a sandwich. Yeah, there's no one. That's why they should just take initiative and just do what they need to do. There's no one breathing down their neck. There's no one telling them what to. They should just, like, you know, and be happy they have a job and be grateful and be doing their job. That's it. Yeah, they do. There's 6 of them. They all work full shifts. Yes, they're supposed to. And I think they rotate weekends. So one group, like they have a schedule. I saw the schedule. There is a schedule, but no one's adhering to the schedule. There's 2 different groups. And they alternate weekends and they alternate every other week. So one week, one group will make breakfast and then lunch and then they'll alternate. And then the weekends, they alternate. We don't need a lot of people for lunch because on the weekends, lunch is cold. We don't do hot lunch on the weekends, which was intentional to make it very easy for, you know, have like kind of some days off where you don't really have to do much, right? I mean, you can even make the sandwiches ahead of time. You can make them at breakfast and everything could just be ready and they just have to be handed out. So there's not a lot that goes into meals on the weekends. During the week, it is difficult because it's all a hot. There's a 3-course lunch, which is a lot of work for that many kids. There's usually 50, 60 kids that we feed. So that's a lot of work. Yeah, you know, sometimes it feels like that. This is I keep telling them it's their project, but it's different here. It's a different culture. It's way more laid back. It's not, the village is, you know, there's a lot of trash around the village. It's not a thing that people really care about very much. Not like me. I'm very, very, like, don't like any kind of litter, even tiny little piece of anything just drives me crazy. That's just how I am, but it's not like that in the village. The places, they live in dirt houses. They don't live in places that are with walls and painted and clean. It's just not like that. It's a very, very different mindset. Exactly. That's what it is. A different mindset. So it's like, I keep trying to, you know, tell Kim, it's like, you don't want to be at the other lodges. The other lodges look really bad. They're pretty run down. Many of the lodges look really bad. When I go in there, it's like, oh God, I mean, don't they care? Why don't they just do some touch-up paint or something, you know? It's like, it's all it takes is just a little bit of paint to make it look nice, but they just don't see it. It's just not a thing. It doesn't look run down to them because they live in really, really deplorable conditions. So, you know, it doesn't look bad. To me, if it's like a little teeny chip of paint on the wall, I see it immediately. It drives me crazy and it needs to be touched up. You know, I want the place to look nice. If you came here, if some other people that come here, if you see the difference between our place and the other lodges, and I mean, to be fair, the other lodges have been here for, you know, 20, 30 years, some of them. So they're pretty old too, but that doesn't mean they have to be run down. That means you can still paint and do touch up and make it look nice, even if it's an old place. But yeah, Kim, this is Kim's project. He is the co-founder. This is he knows it's his project. The land belongs to him. It's in his name. I put in his name. The buildings belong to my son. If anything happens to me, they go to my son, but it's going to be Kim's deal to take care of, right? My son's not moving here. He wants nothing to do with the project. And Angela's taking over my position. She knows that. She is the next me. Pretty much she's supposed to be. We've already talked about it. That's what she wants to do. We've already we've discussed it. And if she wants that position, you know, okay, this is a difference too. Is like when I had my first business, I worked 10 to 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. our store was open. Those were the hours that we ran our store. 7 days a week. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's kind of work ethic that I have, that I grew up with. My parents were both entrepreneurs. They both owned their own businesses and they both worked their asses off. I mean, at the expense of taking care of their own kids. I mean, we were latchkey kids because of that, but they worked their asses off. That's what they did. We all had our own business. And, you know, maybe it's just a different mindset. You know, these people have not had their own business. Oh, ChipatsoProject, it's a project to support single mothers and children in the village that I live in right now. It's a very vulnerable village, very, 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 very poor, lots of poverty, people starving in the village. It's a really sad situation. So anyway, we're here supplying education to children of those families that are mostly from the most vulnerable, the single mother families and orphaned. So that's what's on our mission statement, to help single mothers and children from vulnerable families and orphans. You go to our website, it has some more information on there. It's just chipatso.com. But yeah, so basically I was here in 2019. I was sponsoring students then when I came here on vacation. There were students that asked for help in school, so I started sponsoring a bunch of students. And when I came back in 2023 for Kim's graduation, he's one of my college students. I had from elementary through college, I had 10 different students, so there was a lot of big age gap. But anyway, when Kim graduated, I came back in 2023 to attend his graduation, came back to the village, and it had really gone downhill because of COVID. This is very much a tourist destination. It's the top tourist destination in Malawi. If you look up top tourist destinations in Malawi, you'll see Cape Maclear. It's incredibly beautiful. I'm in a national park. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's incredibly beautiful. I mean, I don't mind living here at all. In fact, I love living here. But the project is very stressful. It was not planned. By the way, this project was never planned. I was just coming through for his graduation. I was on a trip around the world. I was traveling, already traveled a month, came here for the graduation, and then came back to the village. The conditions were terrible because so many people had lost their jobs. Like 40% of jobs had been lost in the village. So people were just in really bad shape. And I said, you know, let me just build a couple houses for single mothers. I can do that. I can afford that. They were like 5,000 each. Kim said, okay, 5,000 each. Yeah, it's turned in like, I've spent probably $300,000 now at this point. I sold my house, spending all my money on this project. And a lot of people have donated money as well as me putting in my own money. We have lots and lots of sponsors. So we have now 73 kids in the program that are sponsored by people, mostly on TikTok. I'm pretty new to YouTube, trying to ramp up my YouTube following. So if anybody's on here new, please subscribe, follow along. There's always something happening here. I swear there's always drama. We're constructing all these new buildings right now. So it's always something going on here. It's actually, I think it's pretty fun and interesting, but also stressful. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I think they know that. They've been with the program for 2 years. They know the situation. They know what's going on. I mean, they have, 2 of the mothers have houses, beautiful homes that have water and electricity with furniture and beds and appliances that were all donated from people on TikTok. We have a 3rd single mother home. We're trying to figure out what to do with that because it turns out that other people, the women that we've contacted, they're single mothers, don't want to live here because they can't have boyfriends if they live here. So the single mothers that are here are the older single mothers that don't mind not having guys dating and all that kind of stuff. So that's been the situation. Why it's been hard for us to find another single mother family. And also because they live in communes. So they live with other relatives, and so they help the relatives help them. So they don't want to leave that communal situation. So that's the other reason. So we haven't had an easy time finding another single mother family to live in this house. But we will, eventually. But anyway, so we have so now we're going to have 3 single mother houses. The 4th one now is turning into another lodge. We have 5 lodges that are complete. We'll have 6 lodges total, but we have 5 that are complete. And we've been pretty good. The lodges are renting out. We have some guests coming tomorrow, so it's going. That's moving along really well. We have very good reviews. I live on site here with also the 2 single mothers that are here have, how many kids are 6? 9 children that live here in the compound with me, with those single mothers, and then all the other kids live in the village with their families. There's a lot of kids. We have 2 kids at university that are going to be going back to school soon, so I got to try and drum up some funds for them before they go back to school. I'm going to be filming them, teaching probably tomorrow and the day after to try and get some donations for them. That's Samson and Bryson. They're in their 3rd year of university, So proud of those guys. You have no idea, coming from this village to go to university, that is a feat in itself. Most people have never left this village. They can't afford the bus fare to get out of the village. So most people have never, ever left this village their entire lives. So that is, that was a shock for them. That was probably a very difficult period for them, to get used to university for sure. But they go back for their 3rd year. So round of applause for Samson and Bryson. And, oh, can you believe the grades? This last year, I was so proud. Most of that stuff, I don't know if it's on TikTok, on YouTube or not. Do you know if Lulu brought it over to YouTube? I'm not sure. But if you go over to TikTok, we're on TikTok as well. And I just posted, probably about a month ago, the grades for our kids that just graduated. We had so many A's and B's, no C's, and we had 2 D's and 1 F out of the kids that are in the private school that we have sponsored. So I think there's 45 kids that we have in private school here in the village. 45 or, 45, 55, 60, maybe 50. Oh, their English has improved greatly. They're doing really well in school. A lot of them, we had to kick a couple out that weren't putting in really any effort. And we may have to kick a couple out at the end of this summer school thing that I have too. Because I'm beginning to see it's the kids. They're not putting in the work. It's not the school. It's not the, it's the student. So, oh, so many of them got A's and B's. I could not even believe it. I mean, that was amazing. Incredible. Like, really. So there were 2 D's. Those students that got the D's are in my class over the break now. And Netis is in my class as well, just to help improve her English a little bit more. And she's still struggling. She's still really struggling with English, but she speaks a lot better and understands a lot more and is doing a lot better than when she started. She didn't even know the alphabet when she started. So she's doing a lot better. Yeah, I really am too. She did well in her class. But what grade is she in? Lois, what grade is she in? Standard, is she in standard 3 or 4? It's going to get harder and harder for her because when she's in 5, it's going to switch to English. And that is going to be very difficult for her. So we'll see what happens when she gets to that point. I just hope she sticks with it. We've had a lot of girls that they just give up and they leave and get into trouble. And I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you can see the progress, definitely. From when we started, for sure. So many of the kids have really, really done a lot better in their grades. Yeah, I need a break again. I think after this much time, like I really just need to get out of here and take a break and go home for a couple months. 4th grade, yeah. And I think she's 15 or 16. Such a beautiful girl, so sweet. Oh, she has the sweetest demeanor. She's such a pleasure to have around. But she's really struggling, so gotta get her, to the next level. And I'm really gonna try and work with her. I think I'm gonna work with her one-on-one. I'm gonna try and get her to come in on the weekends and sit with her and do more English conversation and stuff like that because she really needs it. I can tell she's really struggling. Yeah. So, and then we had another student who left. She moved. Unique left. She moved to what's it called? Kasangha. Oh, yeah. Oh, they know. That's all I do is tell them, like, this is the only way to improve is just to do the work. I know it's boring. I know it's not fun, but you just have to put in the time. You have to do it. And, yeah, that's all I lecture them all day, every day, especially the kids that are in my program, my English tutoring program. Definitely. Constantly telling them you just have to put in the work. And some do and some don't. And this is when they're in my program, then you really see the ones that are trying and the ones that aren't trying. Netis is trying. I mean, she really tries, and she's very, very good. She spends hours at home, like, studying the words and spelling, and she's very good at spelling. But she doesn't understand what the words mean. Like, that's, she can spell it, but she's still struggling remembering what they mean. But she puts in the work. Like, she's very dedicated. So, I know she can do it if she's that dedicated, which is why she's doing so well in school. She really tries. But, yeah, boy, I need a break. I need to go home. But then I freak out when I'm at home because then they're sending me pictures and things are done wrong. And it's like, that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not right. So it's like kind of catch-22. Like, I need a break, but I also want to make sure that it's being done the way I want it done. that's it, you know. I know Kim can't wait till I'm on vacation. He's very excited about that. Get her out of here. I'm gonna try and make it as clear as possible. It's like just, and it's communication. I think a lot of it is that. Like when I came back and that submarine door was on the doghouse, like, where did this thing come from? Like they built this big metal heavy door on the doghouse. The dogs couldn't get in or out. Instead, I asked for a little, I said, I want a metal overhang, like just on the top, just put a piece of metal over the top so the rain can't get inside. Just put a piece of metal, that's what I asked for. I come back and there's like this submarine metal door on the doghouse. It's like, where did that come from? How did a piece of metal on top to keep the rain out become a submarine door? Literally, it was like, it was that heavy. Ugh. I know they'll survive before no, but the thing is, it's my money that is wasted because when I come back, I have to pay for things to be redone the way that I asked to have them done. It's not that they can't do it, they'll survive. No, that's not it. It's that then my money is wasted because I asked them to do it a certain way and it's not done that way and it's not right. And I know it's not right. I've been flipping homes since I was 18. I was in a car accident. My grandfather died. I got like $40,000. I bought my first home. It was a POS, and I've been flipping homes since I was 18 years old. I've flipped probably, I don't know, 10 homes. I don't do them like every single year, but I've done quite a few. So I know what I know. I know how something needs to be. I can see the process. I know what you have to do, you know, for step 1, step 2, step 3. I know how it goes. And I was the, you know, contractor on all of it. I contracted out all of the different things. I was there every single day. I watched every single. You have to be there watching it, or people are going to do things wrong. Yeah, I've done enough homes. I kind of know what I'm doing. But this is also different because it's new construction, so it's a little different than redoing something. But it's still like you have to think about. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to need outlets. We're going to need water. We're going to need. You have to think like 10 steps ahead so that it's done right. Kim is supposed to be overseeing. And already, how many things were done wrong this morning? People that were on here with me this morning when I walked over there, how many things were wrong? There were 3 things that were wrong, at least, major things. One, that he was building the structure away from where the trench is going to be. Instead of having the trench go up and become the wall, so he was building it like a meter away from the trench. That was one. They were building a wall all the way down the property, which they weren't supposed to. It's already marked. Everyone has plans with a red line that shows where the wall is supposed to be. That was 2. Wait, there was another one. What was the 3rd thing? Oh, they have to now figure out David's hose thing. They cracked his hose, so now I'm probably going to be responsible for replacing a hose. I know I am. I know they're not going to be able to fix it. I'm already sensing that it's going to have to be me to fix or to pay for it. I know, right? Can you imagine if I didn't come here? We have meetings every day, all the time, constantly have meetings. No lack of meetings, for sure. I had one with Kim, we had a meeting 2 days ago to go over everything. We had one the day before that to sort through all the major projects and, put them in order of what, order of importance. Yeah, I meet with everybody every morning. We met with Maxwell yesterday morning to tell him how to do the trench in the wall. That was yesterday. He still didn't get it right. I've sent them detailed plans on how everything's supposed to be constructed. Still not done right. They're having a meeting today at 2:00 with the mothers. we have daily meetings. There's always a meeting taking place here about something. Angela Brave and I had a meeting yesterday about Rahim. And then we had to call him in to the meeting because we felt it's probably better to have him in on the meeting. And now Brave and Angela have to go meet with the school today. They're going over to Yanko to meet with the school about Rahim and about, in the fall, what's going on with students. Because right now, some of the students they put into class, it's meetings after meetings after meetings. I can't even tell you how many meetings. Meetings up to up to the Wazuzu. Telling you, just too much. Too much. And I haven't gone in the office. There were supposed to be shelves put up there. I haven't even gone in there. I don't want to go in there until the shelves are done. Because I have to organize a bunch of stuff there, so I want them to be finished before I go in there and look at the shelves. And they're still not done. My sink's been clogged for 2 weeks. Kim was supposed to, more than that, longer than that, it's been clogged up. It's not draining. So, I told him 2 weeks ago, is it done? No. Plumber is supposed to be here to do the buildings here. Yeah, we need to have a meeting about we need to have a meeting about meetings and about meetings. And actually, I need to set up another meeting with somebody else about a grant that I applied for. So I got to set up that meeting. It was set up, and then she flaked. And then, so now it's up to me to reschedule, even though she's the one who flaked. Oh, and then I was invited to a meeting in Los Angeles that I can't make. Meetings. Oh, God. And what's funny is, me too. I wish I drank. I do a little, but not enough. Oh, I was going to say something funny, but I forgot what it was. It was something funny. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I had a friend that only took a job if he didn't have to go to meetings. He said, I would love this job, more than happy to take this job, but I will not attend meetings. He just could not stand meetings. He said nothing ever really got accomplished. It was just a waste of time. People would sit there and talk about they need a toaster oven or a microwave or something. He couldn't stand it. He said it would just drive him crazy. And he got the job. Actually, he got it. And he was the head of the department. And he would not attend meetings. He said, I won't do it. I'd love that about him. That was one of my favorite things about him. I have a really loud fan that I could never sleep with noise before, but for some reason that just sort of drowns out everything, even in my head. Like you can't, it's really loud white noise, which seems to work. Like if it's a really quiet, like a clock ticking or like a refrigerator humming, I cannot sleep. But if it's like a loud fan, I can sleep. I can't think. I can sleep fine. The dogs and I are fine. We sleep all night. Nobody has a problem sleeping. You know, I'm able to sleep at really loud movies too. That's really funny. Like those real, you know, it's just constant action and it's really loud and the whole thing is like a level. The sound level is like kind of with like that kind of noise, like really loud. I can sleep fine, no problem. But if it's quiet, like super quiet, and you can hear like a bird chirping or a dog bark, something, anything, nope, I can't sleep. Yep. And you know, I have a really, actually, if I am thinking and I can't fall asleep, I have a great yoga technique I learned in yoga class, and it works so well. I don't know how it works, but it does. If you just start at your toes and you just think like, okay, relax your toes, and you move up to like your every part of your foot, you just say relax your foot, and you just like consciously think about relaxing that part of your, and as you move up, I swear by the time you hit your knee, you're asleep. I don't know why it does that, but it's very, very helpful. And you just think about, you really like, okay, you know, you're just sleeping. All right, relax my toes, relax the ball of my foot, relax the arch, relax the heel, and you just move all the way up, relax, and by the time you're asleep. If anybody has trouble sleeping, try that technique and let me know if that works. It works for me every time. And you'll feel that parts of your body are clenched up. And when you're thinking to relax it, you're like, really, it really is amazing. You don't know that you're tense or that you're clenched up until you get to that part, and then you'll feel it, you'll know. And then if it doesn't work one time, you go the second and it works. I think only a couple times I've had to redo it, like do it a second time over, but most of the time it works the first time. What else? All right. I'm going to go check out and rebook some meetings and see what stuff I can take care of. Get some stuff out of my inbox. And work on some grants. That's my day today. So everyone have a great evening. If you're not asleep or awake, probably need to be asleep or do something. What time is it now there? I don't know. Take care. I'm really looking forward to getting to LA. And Paul, really, I need some good Mexican food. Okay, I will. I'll let you know. I can tell you guys everything. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.